Hello, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. I'm Ted. That makes him Damon. I don't know what we're doing anymore. We don't have a thing. I don't know how we start.
Yeah, I don't. Me? I'll talk about something.
Go ahead.
All right, so here's what I got. One thing I want to point out, all right? So now, if you have... That music's going to play for a while. Now we're there.
It's going.
We're almost there. And we've reached climax. We're there. Okay. So, if you come in to, say, my place of employment, and you drive a Chevy Trax, right?
Right.
You want to know how I know it's a Chevy Trax? You got to have a Chevy Trax, and that's what we're supposed to work on. When you hand me a keychain that has a Bentley emblem on it, okay?
That's shooting above your weight class.
I was going to say, I don't know if you're like just mysteriously drop your keys places and be like, chicks dig the Bentley.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, the key next to it is for like 2011 Chevy Trax. So it's not even a key fob. It's a key and a fob. So
That's like those college dudes that walk around with a big bank balance on their phone and they impress people with it, but it's really actually their debt.
oh, yeah. Oh, they got, yeah. It's like, hey, I think debits equal credits.
This is what I actually owe due to what I'm doing. Someone actually do that?
Huh? Yeah. So I saw it because I'm like, first off, the chain was from behind. So I thought this is either going to be Aerosmith, right? It's either going to be like an Aerosmith thing or like maybe the guy's a pilot. I flip it over. It's Bentley. And I'm going, I don't think your other vehicle, listen, I've seen people put those bumper stickers on too. Like, hey, this, my other car's this, my other car's that. No, it ain't. Okay. But I don't think that you like accidentally grabbed the wrong car today. You're like, you know what? The Bentley's in the shop. So I'm just going to take the Trax over to the dealership, get an oil change.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, because if the Bentley's in the shop, why are you taking the Trax to the shop?
Right. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hey, you just validated everything that I thought.
You don't take it because
you need the Trax.
Because you need the Trax.
That is your primary mode. The Bentley's down.
Bentley's down. You can't be taking backup.
It's down. And by the way, just so you know, I don't know what guy you think you're going to impress because odds are you're coming into where I'm at. We're real guys doing what they do, this and that. I never looked at somebody's key ring and went, man, this guy's made it.
Yeah.
Okay. I just never done that. And the same thing.
Fancy key ring? Someone's growing.
You want to know what's weird? They don't sell these on Amazon, right? Yeah. That's where I got it. No shit. So what's weird is now, say you see another key on there and it's a Bentley key. That would be my ruse. I think that's where I need to go.
Yeah.
I think I spring for the Bentley. I go to the junkyard and I go, listen, I need some keys. Okay.
I need some keys.
Yeah. Well, that one's it's total.
Yeah, anything.
So do you need the key?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's our new thing. That's going to be my thing. I tell you what, business idea right now just popped in my head. What if we sell high-end keys and key rings to people, but like they won't go to nothing? I think people would buy it. If you went on like, what are you selling now? eBay, right? Because Amazon, you're not going to sell stuff like that.
Well, you can. They do that now.
You'd have to have a lot of them though, Or imagine like Bentley discontinued a key, they upgrade. I'm like, can I buy 200 of those then? And then I'm going to put them with 59-cent key rings.
Well, I think if you're doing that, just save and buy a Bentley.
Oh, man.
That's a lot of keys.
You look like the jail, like Barney Fife. Yeah. You got the big key ring. Are those all Bentley? Are those all the same key? And then you know what's weird? None of them are cut. They're all blanks. You're like, yeah, this one works this car. And you're like, dude, none of those have any teeth cut into them. I don't understand what you're talking about.
You're not fooling anyone. Are they doing Cutlass now? Is that how they...
Yeah, right. By the way, you have a Chevy Trax key ring on this one. Man.
I presume most of Bentleys at this point just have fobs.
Right.
So if you're buying a lot of fobs, if you're buying 200 fobs, you just might as well buy a new car.
Yeah, because I tell you right now, some of the GM ones are like $400 a piece.
Yep.
So yeah, 200. Yeah. Hey, that's a good down payment. So then I'll be the guy where I show you the debt. Yeah. I'll be like, hey, look at this is what I paid for my car. How much you owe on it? Oh, this whole amount, but this is how much I paid for my car.
I don't know why the wizard of the online sent me this thing, but it was, I got, you scroll through and you have different things on your thing. It was a guy called in and said he wanted some advice from a guy that does advice for people that buy cars.
Okay.
He's like, well, I think you should have called me before you bought this car. He is.
Wait, he called for advice afterwards?
Yeah, because he wants to roll this loan into a new loan and get a new car and pay this one off and get a new car.
Right.
And then somehow trade that car in to get a different. It was a weird thing, but he was $18,000 into a 2015 Camaro with 186,000, no, 186,000 miles.
Ooh. So she's
uh,
a keeper.
at 25% interest. And the guy was like, "Look, I don't think you're going to listen to me because clearly you don't know what you're doing. But this is what I suggest.
How did you get
do."
my number?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's like, if you trade that in, they're going to give you maybe 3.5, maybe 4. You're still over $10,000 deep. You're going to roll that into a new car, so you're going to add that on. They're going to destroy your interest again. It was ridiculous.
And the guy's probably like, yeah, that's what I want to do.
But I got to do something. He's like, yeah, I don't know what you got to do, but this isn't it.
You need to get full coverage on it. You need to wash it with
Yeah.
gasoline and dry it with a road flare. And then you need to go, uh-oh. And then you just show them your Bentley key ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like,
Like, oh well,
don't act like I didn't have that car.
This guy's got money.
I got a key ring. Yeah, I got a key ring. So, hey, that might be the new thing, though, is just key blanks. Just key blank. I think we're onto something here. Mac, you got startup capital?
Nope.
Okay. He leaned in for that one. It took him a second.
Are you gonna?
He wasn't right there.
Well, that's because he's probably eating a sandwich or something. Are you
I got
gonna?
a fork.
Are you gonna name that D's keys?
Oh, I like that. I like where that goes.
You do that D apostrophe.
Yeah. And
Keys.
we're nuts at D's keys. Yeah.
D's keys. You should. Now I might have some. If you want to go into the nut business,
Yeah.
I might have some startup capital. For
And we
you.
might be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you name a business,
Yeah.
D apostrophe S space nuts.
Yeah.
And
I could.
sell nuts.
I could get away with it.
Yeah.
I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. So anyway, I just saw a Bentley keychain, on your Chevy Trax.
I didn't think it'd be your actual testicles. You can put those away. I don't.
Yeah.
That's disturbing.
That's so weird.
Can I get some scrim over here?
Yeah, hey,
Some,
by the way,
some ball
that is
reducing
a very,
scrim.
that is the glare from your
Yeah. To be fair,
the sheen.
I think the scrim is like it's anti-us.
It is.
Because if we sat
Point it the other way.
if we sat on the couch, it'd be diffusing.
Right.
Right now, it's blinding.
It's fusing.
Yeah, it's fusing.
I think it fuses this way. It diffuses the other way.
Bouncing.
We're the
bouncing.
only ones that are we the only ones left that don't use the couch?
Yeah. How's that work?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Does Burkhoff? That's what I call him now. Does Burkhoff still sit at the table, or do they sit at the couch?
Who?
Burkhoff, sober coffee.
yeah,
Oh,
Burkhoff?
no, they sit at the table.
we shorted it down.
Yeah, we shut it down to Burkhoff.
By the way, can I just point out something? It was 9 degrees a week ago. Okay, it's 50 today.
Yeah.
It's 2,000 degrees in
Yeah,
the studio.
It's pretty warm. I'm full sleeve, full pant.
Yeah, I'm full pant, short sleeve.
I wish they ran the AC in the summer like they run the heat in the winter.
Yeah, well, also heat rises. I don't know. Science.
Yeah.
Science.
They're probably down there like, oh, it's freezing.
Yeah, turn the heat up. It's cold in here.
Blaze,
They got the door propped
blaze
open.
all of these bowls, and we'll see how hot we get it.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. Hey, so we have a sponsor this week.
Oh, we do.
We
Like
do.
a legit one or another?
Sure. What do you want to know? What do you wanna
Another.
know? Yeah.
I
got almost
amazing discoveries.
Here's the deal.
Oh, are we gonna do some of those? You remember that with the
Oh,
guy
I
with
do
the
remember
sweater,
those.
Mike?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna do, Mike. I'm gonna set this hood on fire, and then we're gonna put it out. And we're gonna wash it clean. And I swear I didn't put anything on before it. It's just this DD7 that works amazing.
They get the car out of the junkyard. They're like, look at how good this works.
And it works on boats and pans and all kinds of fiberglass. You can do it on your face.
You s-
Mike, bring your face over here, Mike. Mike, what are you doing? Mike, come over here and bring me your face.
You said pans, right? Not pants.
Whatever, I don't care.
Eh,
I mean,
it's all
those
good.
pants we had, the
Oh yeah,
tactical
the
pants,
camo, the
it
tactical
probably
pants.
worked.
Those will work. All right, so Mac, do you have the sponsor queued up?
Yep.
All right, this one is. I tell you what, it speaks for itself. Go ahead and turn it on.
Memorial Day weekend at the State Fairgrounds.
The Des Moines Renaissance Fair,
Full armor horseback jousting, sword tournaments,
and a children's realm 6 and under get in free.
extreme shopping.
Over 50 artisan merchants from around the country, wine tasting, food court, living history encampments.
Be there.
All 3 days, 11 to 6, rain or shine.
Memorial
All right,
Day
pause.
weekend.
We're done.
I don't think he had to. By the end, I think they
Pretty much they spelled everything out.
Well, that when they've taken the emphasis out of that guy, he was kind of like, "Be there,
yeah, I like how he starts out real strong.
Memorial Day weekend."
It's the Renaissance Fair. Yeah. At the end, he's like, can you just get there? Can you
I
just come
assume
out?
you have. Have you ever been to a Renaissance?
I
fair?
haven't. I do want to go.
Yes.
You have.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
for sure. That's
you're
why I
definitely a
assumed
Red
you'd
Fair.
been. I've been to one for
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, you're a Red Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Is it? How do
You would hate it because they're in the summer, and it's always blazing hot,
Yeah.
and it's because it's 1492.
But don't you
There's
call
no air conditioning anywhere.
don't
It's
you call women winches though?
You can.
Isn't that what you get to
Yeah,
do?
a lot of them have Cleveland out there doing,
Oh,
doing
nice.
his thing. But yeah,
I was gonna say Damon could actually probably be his unfiltered self there. And people would laugh and
that's
think
true.
it's an
Bring me a
act.
turkey leg, bitch. that's wench.
That's wench.
I'm
And-
French. That's how they say it.
And I came in the car with you. Sorry, Nicole. Okay,
That's how
here's what I'm saying.
That's how they say it on France.
All right,
on
I'm just-
Francie.
Yeah. All I'm saying is we're at a Renaissance fair.
I'm
okay?
Italian.
Yeah.
Bitch is wench in Italian.
I'm a bit of a Renaissance man myself, and we losing the long sleeves. We should. It is like
Well,
on fire in
this
here.
is the only jacket I wore up here.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're okay.
So it wasn't like I was dying to.
So hold on. Let me chant. Jacket off. Jacket off. He's almost.
Phrasing.
He's almost. Yeah.
I'm gonna be stuck on this thing.
Yeah, you are. I was gonna say you got a cord in there.
Yeah, I know.
So, but anyway, so Renaissance Fair. Okay, you come in with great energy, and then when it's like, what was it like? Full contact shopping. You know what I mean? Or intense shopping. I don't understand that part.
Actually, having been to a Renaissance fair, I totally. Get
Is it like that?
the only one I'm familiar with.
But like sword tournaments, people actually are doing this stuff?
Yes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Really? Now,
Yeah.
is this people that are trained, or are these like LARPers, only a better version?
It depends on which ones you're going to. I don't know about the one at the Iowa State County Fairgrounds. The one in Bristol, up between Illinois and Wisconsin. Those are
Pretty intense?
those are people that are trained. Yeah.
Yeah. So now the other place I've never been is what's the place you go
Shower?
eat dinner? Yeah.
Medieval times.
Medieval times. Never been there.
There's one in Sandburg. You could go up there.
Is it very Ryan Sandberg?
Yeah, Ryan Sandburg.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Carl
Yeah,
Sandberg, right?
Carl Sandburg.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
in Schaumburg off I-90.
Oh, okay. But now that's very similar to like this stuff, right?
Uh,
Only not with
similar,
everyday people. It's got like
Yeah,
like
it's
actors.
got actual real actors and everything. Sure.
Okay. All right. That's probably
my
where you
sister
get away.
my sister smuggled in silverware to medieval
Are you
times.
supposed to eat with your hands?
Yeah, they don't give you silverware. The
For
soup,
real?
The soup comes in a little bowl with a handle, and then it's I mean, you would understand this. It's a rotisserie, half a rotisserie chicken,
Oh, I can house that anyway.
and then like a roll, maybe
Yeah.
corn on the cob. It's all
It's
all
hand
stuff you-
food.
hand food.
Yeah, it's hand food.
I mean, that's the thing, is that they didn't have utensils back then. But my sister was like, I'm not going to do that.
So they expect you to just go in there every meal
So
is a hand
she
job.
smuggled in stuff in her purse. She
Really?
yeah.
Did they say anything? Did they bust her?
I think they gave her a look, and where was it? Was it from Cable Guy where they're like, you can't have silverware, but it was like, oh, I can't have silverware, but they had Jan Pepsi back in the day. So it breaks down
Solid.
somewhere.
Very solid.
Yeah.
Very solid. Yeah, because in reality, you are correct. They had Diet Coke. They didn't have Pepsi back then. So, but the Black Knight's like, hell yeah, we had Pepsi back then. So anyway, sword tournaments are a real thing, but it's not regular people doing it. It's trained professionals. I guess that's my question. Like, can I sign up for the sword fights?
No.
No, that's somebody that
I'm
has
sure.
training,
I'm
right?
sure the Iowa State Fair insurance wouldn't cover that.
Yeah. They're like, I've heard your podcast, and I don't think that. Matter of fact, you can't even come here and eat. We
Dude,
have no insurance.
those guys on the other side of the rope weren't part of it. Hence the rope.
Yeah, I could just see that. Yeah.
Now I didn't see the joust, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you my story.
Okay.
It was crowded, and I was sitting down, and someone was like, "Hey, can you go down and get me a pretzel?"
Okay.
And
Now this is medieval times. Or this is
this is
an actual fair.
This is the Ren Fair.
Okay.
So it's a joust. They actually have stands, and there you have people, like guys
Right.
on horses on either end, warming up, ready to do the thing. And I was by the stairs. They said, "Hey, I can't get out. Can you go down and give me a pretzel?" Because there was a guy walking down. Now the pretzel guy I get it. It's ye old pretzels, but it's a guy walking around with this weird apparatus where it's like telephone poles coming off of them, and there's pretzels hanging down off of each.
Kind
tee.
of cool looking, huh?
Yeah. So
okay.
trying to make it look like this guy would have built it in a barn
Right.
in the 1500s. So I go down there and I buy it and I turn around and they had not protected my seat.
Ooh.
So now I scoot over so I'm standing right next to the stands and I was able to hand it up. And then someone else is like, "Oh, can you get me a pretzel?" I'm like, "Yeah, but can you at least please attempt to save me?" "Yeah, no problem." I go there, come back with the pretzel. Now I can't even get to that point. So I do the thing where "Can you hand that to that person?" We'll hand it to that person.
Yeah.
And then they did that. And then the people I'd gone to the fair with started watching the joust. I walked my ass out of the fair.
Did you really?
Straight out. The joust was at the bottom of the U, so I had to go all the way back up through the whole thing. I walked up the other way. I'm like, well, at least I'm going to look at it. So I walked through it. It just looked like more shops and stores and things. Got in my car, started driving. They get out of the joust. They text me like, "Oh, where are you?"
Halfway home.
They're like, "We're out of the joust. Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm at the Oasis by the O'Hare Airport," which, to your credit, was about an hour away.
Really?
And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, no. If you didn't think I was important enough to hang out for the joust,
Yeah.
I'm not going the rest of the sweat fest with you guys.
Yeah, don't.
First off,
don't save me a seat.
we're meeting at 10.
Yeah.
I get there at 9:45. Place opens at 10. I watch the opening. It was pretty cool. It was like, lords and ladies, welcome to the kingdom. We're all going to open up. It's a nice whole display. 10:05. Oh, A is running late. 10:05. B is running late. 10:05. C is running late. So this is Group A, Group B, Group C.
Yeah.
About 10:45, Group A shows up. Now,
Wait, that's running late?
Yeah.
Oh.
well, that's only Group A. Group B is another 20 minutes after that. And then finally, when Group C gets there, it's another 45 minutes after that.
Ah.
Now, I have been there now for almost 2 hours. I've only seen the first 100 yards of the joint.
Right.
I didn't know how big it was. We started walking. I'm like, oh, this place is huge. You know what I would have done? I might have walked around for the last hour had I known running late meant.
You want to know what's weird? I might have liked to see this
So
stuff.
my point was that I didn't feel like they respected my time in the beginning. And
Right.
then because I was the guy that, graciously let everyone else make sure they had a seat and then I sat down last and went and bought the pretzels, suddenly I was like, oh, I'm the asshole.
Okay. Hey, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that's now at the
Yeah.
Oasis.
No, yeah, I'm the guy that doesn't have to fight traffic on the way out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So, hey, you know what's weird? I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
So,
no regrets.
no. Not at
Zero
all.
regrets.
Not at all.
Not-
Not at all.
Not a regret.
Not at all. Did you get to call somebody a wench though?
No.
Oh, how about that?
I had a
Regrets?
turkey leg. I'm not as
No. Now here's the deal. I've
Those
had
are
those at Disney. I've
not-
been told
not
that's
as impressed as
no. But I was told by somebody that I had to get them. They go, you've been to Disney how many times? I tell them, they're like, you never had a turkey leg? No.
Yeah, it turns out you were the smart one.
Yeah. So here's the deal. It's a snack. On the snack plan, it's a snack. So I go, I'll get a turkey leg, right? Because whatever, I'm burning a snack. I don't care.
Right.
And I started eating. I'm like, this is just okay. It's not, and the same thing. Now I'm greasy and I'm walking around.
Well, it's
There's
weird.
no cool way
Like,
to eat it.
Here's the eating a turkey leg. Somehow you turn out greasy, but the thing is dry as hell.
Yeah.
Like, how did this sand with a bone in it
Or it's
make me
pink.
so greasy?
Or it's pink
well,
in the
if it's
middle.
smoked, yeah, it's pink, but
Yeah.
it's cooked, but it
It's cooked,
messes
but it
with
looks
your brain.
weird.
Yeah,
It
messes
ma-
with your brain.
You take it out and you're like, am I going to get like tuberculosis? What do you get from raw chicken?
Salmonella.
That's close. Tuberculosis is kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that where people die
Sure.
from? Yeah, I think so.
Same thing. TB, salmonella.
Yeah, same thing. SA. What do you call salmonella?
No, you can't say SA. Don't.
No?
No, that is code for something that no.
Oh.
No.
Spanish. ASA.
No.
Is that what you're talking about?
That's somehow that's not worse. Somehow that wasn't worse.
Really?
Yeah, oh,
It's
yeah.
weird. So he found a way
Yeah.
where it almost works?
Yeah. When you're at home doing your leisure activities, look up SA
Okay.
and you'll find out what you said somehow not worse.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Way to make
It's
it better.
that bad.
Good for
It
Damon.
is that bad.
Way to make it better. All right. Let's do some fun facts. Fun fact Ted's never seen a joust. So,
That is true.
Yeah. all right.
It's a fun fact. Ted has been to a Ren fair, never seen a joust.
Yeah. Seen a wonderful scrim. We've both
Yeah.
seen a scrim.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We know what it looks like. All right. Sloppy handwriting skills of doctors are responsible for over 7,000 deaths a year.
Working in this field, I believe it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
It's that bad?
Oh, a lot of times we'll hand it around. What do you think this says?
And
I
then
don't
you
think
fill
we'll-
it, and then you gotta fill
I
it?
don't think we're here to interpret.
Yeah. Okay.
Send it back.
What are his symptoms? No. Don't diagnose them. Just
Yeah.
tell me what the guy wrote. Is that the game you got to play sometimes? Crazy.
It's
man.
not as bad now that it's more
right.
electronic, but yeah, it's.
But 7,000 deaths. That's not a lot. I mean, 7,000 is a lot, but it's not.
It's easily preventable.
Oh yeah. Just by like taking a little handwriting class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Or-
slowing down or printing.
Printing.
Typing. You can type.
Sign your name, sure, but
You can
maybe
type.
print out
Yeah.
or type.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know this. Everyone has a computer now, essentially.
Right. Then
Pretty
you-
much.
Yeah. Then you can type what it
Especially
is,
if you're a doctor.
and then just sign it.
Do you know how I know that? Every doctor's office I've sat in, I just sit and look at the screensaver.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes they forget to do that, and I'm like, oh, look what Mr. Johnson has. And then they come
Is
in.
it-
They
is
come
it
in and
essay?
act. They like turn it. They turn it off real quick,
Yeah.
and then they're like, as if they. And then they don't say anything. I'm like,
Yeah.
I saw that. I read that
Right.
top to bottom, left to right. I know everything that's on that screen.
Yeah. What is Mr. John? Is it TB or SA? What does he have?
Oh, please stop saying this.
Okay. All
It
right.
is that bad.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So I really have to Google something.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay. Do me a
horrible.
favor. Send me a text so I remember to do that later.
Okay.
Because I won't know. And just the two initials. You're saying the two initials?
No,
I don't
I'm
have to
sending
spell
the
it
whole
out.
thing, so we can be done with it.
All right. Good. All right. Just checking. Hey, by the way, my phone's on private, so I'll go get the text later.
He'll get it later.
I'll be like, why did you text me? And you'll be like, hey, stupid. Okay. We've had this talk all the time. So anyway, 7,000 deaths. I don't think that's a lot of people based on how many prescriptions get written. I understand. But to think like, why is Mimon not here? Well, because we couldn't tell a Q from a W and she gone. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing? So
I will say this. If you are filling it out and you can't read it,
yeah.
that's also, there's some onus
Don't
on
fill it.
you.
Yeah,
That'd be
don't fill
like, hey, I think this is what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. And there's a lot there's so many that are so close. It's like, Swabanablide and Praputapoon. And you're like, wait, which one was that?
Hold on. Was there an S or a P in there? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Yeah. The Q is silent.
Yeah.
All right. Is that the Batman symbol? What do we got going on here? Yeah.
Q.
Yeah.
Q.
Another Q.
Another Q.
A fourth Q.
Q.
And the Batman symbol. All right. Second fun fact. Swear the men are men. So, man spent 5 months in prison unaware his bail was $2.
That's.
Listen.
Who did you call? Call me now. Call Miss Cleo. Yeah, his bail was $2, but his phone bill from jail was $48.
Yeah. Dude, I got nothing,
I need
got
a
nothing
solid
on my
figure.
commissary. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing on my books. I can't even get a Twinkie, man.
Yeah. Hey, your bail's. What if you knew? Your bail's $2. I don't have any money. Well, about 5 months, you can work that off.
Yeah. You want to know what's weird? Is imagine he calls home, right? Because you get your one phone call or whatever, a day or whatever you're getting. He calls, he's like, put some money on my books. They put $100 on his books so he can get food.
Right.
And then they're like, dude, for $2, okay?
Yeah.
You could have a $98 balance and you could have walked out the front door, okay? I'm just saying.
Well, it turns out his wife knew the whole time.
Yeah, that's what it
I
is.
was like, yeah, oh,
Don't-
you found out?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Yeah.
Dang.
Okay. That must be new information because I was at the court hearing and I didn't hear anything about that. So
Now,
yeah.
that would suck because I could have bailed him out from the money in my kitchen drawer
It's kind of weird.
probably
Yeah?
about 28 times. Do you want one of these?
Yeah,
You want one of these?
Nobody ever spends these. So would you like one of these?
Should have called my mom.
Yeah.
That should have been his first phone call.
That should have been the first phone call. Right. But anyway, 5 months in prison for $2. Again, when is the work release? Like, you didn't do anything worth $2?
I like how no one told him.
Yeah.
Obviously, the man doesn't have a lawyer.
Yeah. Shh. Just, hey, he said he's going to defend himself. Hey, good luck. Good luck with that.
The amount of money we spent housing and feeding this guy
for $2.
for $2. And
Yeah.
also, what did you do that's your bail? It's not like you didn't get let
Right.
go,
Right.
or you didn't get a couple bucks.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10%.
You want to know what's weird?
He sold an Andrew Jackson.
I was gonna
He has
say-
to pay a Thomas Jefferson.
That judge was such a deck. What
Yeah.
he was like?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, watch this. I bet I can make his bail $2.
Was he not in the room?
I bet he can make his bail $2. He'll
Yeah.
never even know. He won't. Why? I'm not going to tell him. I'm just going to go, hey, look, you're going to have to post bail to get out. You imagine calling a bondsman. You
Yeah.
can call a bondsman and they got to they sign off your parents' house or
Yeah.
whatever they do. They're like, well, if you put your house up, it's $2.
Yeah. Do you just want to put up my mom's Starbucks?
I was going to say,
order?
what I could do is give you this Arby's coupon.
I mean, was he telling a joke to the lawyer about a couple of deer when the judge was like $2? Oh, he knows the punchline.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Was he watching, what is it, Better Off Dead? I want my $2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, maybe the paper boy grew up to be a judge.
that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, I'll show you. Okay. You ever seen that movie? What was it called? Better Off Dead? And they're like, no, like, there's a really cool kid in that was a paper boy. And he's like, no, that movie sucks. And he's like, okay, we'll see how bad it sucks.
Yeah,
That's
we'll see
cool.
how that goes.
We'll see how that goes. Yeah. We'll see you
Yeah.
in 5 months when you
We'll
realize
see-
I want my $2.
Yeah, we call this the Cusack. You're getting Cusack.
Wait a minute, Joan or John? Which one are we doing? Hold on a second. Yeah. All right. Third fun fact. According to research, women are generally more likely to use emojis than men. That checks out. Okay. That's 100%.
How
true.
much research do you do?
It says research shows that 92% of women use emojis compared to 78% of men and 79% of others. What are others?
People that don't identify as men or women.
Okay, then that's fine. But you have 92% that are just female that say, I'm going to use an emoji on 92% of my text.
Also, what's the age range? Because at a point they stop using
Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
both above and below.
I will say, though, you ever text with somebody that doesn't understand emojis and you get, like, for a while, I went through a phase where I just scrolled and hit my finger on whatever it was and I'd
Yeah.
send it. You're like, what the hell is that? I'm like,
Yeah,
that's just
it
emojis.
took me two.
Yeah.
Took me two. Or like, oh, this dude's just playing emoji
yeah.
roulette.
Yeah, I'm just spinning and then slamming it down. And there we go.
This guy
So,
is playing
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune.
Why am I getting a Brazilian flag? Okay. First off, I didn't hit a Brazilian of anything. I hit one flag. Great dad joke. Just dropped it right here. Anyway, 92% of women. Okay. 78%. I got to be honest with you. I think 78% of men is high because I don't really use emojis that often either.
Well, are you talking like legitimately in conversation or ironically?
Oh, you are right. I do
Yeah.
put a ninja one up quite a
Yeah,
bit.
you
I
put
do
a
that.
ninja one up. You know,
Yeah.
we all do the thumb to each other here when
We do.
we basically we're like, we get it, we're done.
Yeah, we're like, hey, can we be done typing now?
Yeah.
Why? Because there's 3 of us in here and 2 of us are busy and the other one's Mac.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's right, Scrimbag. I said it. So,
Wow, is
But,
that an upgrade?
Scrimbag. I think it is.
You could make a bag out of that scrim.
You
Sure.
could. You could. And it'd be waterproof
it'd
because
be
that's a
easy.
poncho.
It'd be easier to make a bag out of the scrim than thumb.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, but anyway, I'm not in that 78% of men. I don't see that. So, but 92% of women. The last one.
But the research.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is there money involved?
I don't
Who
know, somebody.
cares?
$2.
I guess maybe the people.
He just turned the scrim light down. He's doing it on purpose. He just turned it off.
I guess. Well, it did get dark.
It did.
I
So
guess
maybe we were getting fused, remember? It's
Yeah.
diffused that way. Fuse this way. Go ahead. Continue.
I guess maybe the people that create the emojis might want to know: is there a purpose to this? You know, we're paying Ralph and his team to make new emojis.
Right.
Do we even
make them for women.
Do we even waste our time? No, we even waste our
Right,
time. Is anyone
right.
even using these?
Right. Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you right now, we got a fat guy that lives in Shanahan that puts on eggplants and ninjas. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all the guy does. So we don't need any other emojis and maybe once in a while a Brazilian flag. Okay. We've checked his history and it is nothing. Okay. And he thumbs up this other guy who owns a studio, thumbs him up quite a bit. So, but that's about it, you know? And is that the research? Was that the grant? Was that, I don't have to pay this back? I mean, that's pretty solid.
Could be.
Maybe we're in the wrong business. Tell you what, let's get a research grant on this whole Bentley key thing. See how this works out.
Let's just get one. Let's just get a blank slate.
Yeah.
Figure something out and then reverse engineer into it.
Yeah. Let's like diffuse in it. We'll diffuse it.
Research shows I like to just wildly spend money.
Yeah. How'd you know that? Turned out I was doing it when I was doing
Turn
this.
on when I got a grant to research stuff.
Yeah. So here's my last one. Research suggests, another research, that boys are often drawn to girls who smile frequently, as it conveys warmth and positivity.
Well, there's a limit for me.
Yeah.
Frequently, there could be a little bit like you know,
Yeah.
you're a couple slices short of a loaf.
I was gonna say, yeah, your level's not center.
Yeah.
You're half bubble off center.
When you go into like, who's that? There was that meme. Like,
Yeah, but it's
overly
like, she's
attentive
smiling.
girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
Lena, I think was her real name. Hi, are you home from work yet? Just wanted to know where you're at.
You can tell she's smiling. You're like, okay. But here's the deal. Conversely, girls might be attracted to boys with a more serious expression, interpreting as a sign of confidence and strength. Okay, I got news for you.
It's if you see Damon do that, he's just trying to hold in a fart.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm hysterical, so I really cannot convey serious expression.
Yeah, I mean he can't hold it.
you believe that?
See?
First off, I'm strong till that place. Okay, I am.
I know.
I am
you're
super strong.
kryptonite.
Okay,
You should have colored that green because
Yeah.
it's your kryptonite.
I am super strong. Okay, so studies have shown that button is broke.
Yeah.
Okay,
Studies have shown that button, Damon saying a phrase out loud makes himself giggle.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. It's still correct. That's my voice.
I know.
I don't understand. I just like it. So anyway, I've never been shown as being serious or very confident in anything. So I got to say I don't fit in either study. I don't send emojis, and I'm not confident.
I mean, you did use that for his all week.
Oh, I was pretty confident with that.
Yeah.
I was that about that one.
Yeah.
I really was. So sometimes, you want to know what's weird? I wonder if women found me more attractive that week. They're like, this guy knows what he's doing.
This guy is completely ruining modern slang.
Yeah.
But he's doing it
But he's doing it
confidently.
confidently. I mean, and you know what? He
You know
hasn't
what's
smiled
weird?
once.
His poor use of F-Riz is giving him a lot of Riz.
Yeah.
It is very weird.
His Riz game is come way up.
He has fallen into a pile
Yeah. It's
of Riz and
Merry-
come up smelling like Rizzes.
Merry Rizmas. This guy is hitting it hard. All right. I have a but why, and I'm only going to read the headline because I don't have the story.
But why?
Yes. I still don't like that voice. But I could not find the story. I don't know why. But let me just read you the headline.
I'm with you.
Tell you what. How about if you read the headline?
Oh, no.
You read the headline.
Man cuts off his deck to show his faithfulness to a strange girlfriend.
That's the headline.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
For those of you paying attention, it is not actually his deck.
Correct.
Presumably, he could still have a patio outside his house.
He could have one. Could have got repo too. You never know. Anyway, so how do you show someone now estranged? So she no longer wants to be in your life.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I know you don't want to hang out with me. I know you Tone, you separated. You don't even want to talk to me. I will let you keep my penis to prove that I am faithful to you.
Look, I don't use this unless you're in the room. Here you go.
Yeah. If you want to use my penis, you bring it to me.
Tony, I got your present, and they sing a song about it. I believe it's called Deck in a Box. Okay?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. In the story, you're supposed to be attached to it.
Right.
Okay? I'm assuming you're not here.
Yeah.
And then he's like, hold on. I'm in the bushes. I saw you open it. You look surprised.
Oh, I was surprised.
I'm more surprised to know you're in my bushes. Okay? So I'm just letting you know. But yeah, that's your sign of, I don't know, faithfulness? Like,
At what point? Like, I don't. Do you? I must have to go at all. Think, grab. Think about it. Grab a knife, cut it. There's no way you can think about just stew on it.
right.
Should I do this? Should I do this?
Yeah.
The longer you think about it, the longer you're like, I kind of like this. I'm going to hang on to it.
You know what? I've been attached to this. I'm 27 years old. It's pretty much been with me my whole life. What's weird is about 13, 14, I figured out this thing works. Okay?
You said I never made a gesture. You said I never showed you how much I loved you. Here's my ween.
And it's gold, you know?
I love gold. I love gold.
But you know what's weird? So this guy.
What's weird? He cut off his ween.
Yeah, I know that's weird. But the second part's going to be when he's like, I guess she's really moved on. Yeah. And he has to realize, I'm back on the market.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a new.
Yeah. Here's the deal.
Do you get that from eBay?
I was going to say, yeah. And by the way, it's hard enough getting a sweater back from a chick.
Or is he buying?
You're going to get that back?
Yeah. Can I have my hoodie? I didn't even know you were uncircumcised.
You mean the sweater? No. I never gave you a sweatshirt. Can I just get my hoodie? I just need the hoodie back. So, but no. Anyway, my man, his name's Marcus. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
His name's not Tony. But to do
I
that,
like how you were leaving him a little bit anonymous. You're like, hey, Tony. No, you know what? He's Marcus.
He's Marcus. Yeah. You know what's weird? He looks like a Marcus, and he looks like a guy without a ween. So
he's Marcus Deckless. That's his full name.
Scientifically, yeah. Deckless Maximus.
It's true. This man has no deck.
Yeah, no deck. Yeah. Just front yard. That's all the guy's got.
That's when my dad
Front
walked in. First time we're watching Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
We're watching it. He's not in the room the entire time. The minute he walks in is when the line goes, yes, it's true. This man has no deck.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters immediately was turned off.
Yeah, and you're like,
I don't know what happened.
So close.
We're almost at the end.
Yeah,
Dad.
we don't even know what happens now.
I heard there's a giant marshmallow that walks around. Can we at least stick around for that?
Sounds delicious. You like hot chocolate? Yeah, can we turn this on? Yeah. Go get some hot chocolate. I'll get the marshmallows going. Let's go. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this
and
right
don't
now.
even pay attention to the fact that Ron Jeremy's in the crowd. It's
Yeah.
totally a coincidence.
I didn't see that until I don't know, yesterday. I was yesterday years old when I knew that. They show the picture and I'm like, I know that guy. What's worse is it's like, you know that guy. Okay, first, I shouldn't just say that out loud. All right. So I love when people put up pictures and you're like, and they're like, do you believe this teacher and it's this girl in classes? And you're like, first off, that's not a teacher. Second off, I shouldn't know that. Okay?
You recognized the room with a couch in it real quick the other day.
Yeah. You're like, hold on a second.
That's not a regular room.
Yeah, it's like, hold on a second. Yeah. I think I sent Mac one of those, didn't I? I'm like, look, lots of people have couches like yours.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, it was the couch. You're like,
I sent the video and it's a couch like his. And he's like, what? I'm like, this is what happens on a couch like that. I'm just letting you know. Okay.
The fact that it literally is a couch with multiple cameras pointed at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And
doesn't really help, does it?
No, not at all.
And maybe hide the cleaning supplies.
Yeah, not at all. I was going to say, yeah. You might,
Why is this couch so easily wiped down?
Yeah. I was going to say, you want to know what's not in Audio Hive Studio? A black light. Okay. I'm just letting you know.
Are these the chairs you got recently?
Yeah, he's got some chairs. He got a table there, too. See with the drill on it? He's got a little table. He's got a rug.
Is that what you got at the IKEA?
No, I bought those off Facebook Marketplace.
Oh.
Picked them up in a neighborhood that
Is it still
I
available?
did not belong in last night.
Oh.
Or yesterday, I should say.
Yeah. It's gold.
Yeah. Did you have to leave your deck there? How'd that work? Yeah. So anyway, by the way, if you put the word estranged in there, I think that's where we stop at being like, let me show you how monogamous I am with you. Bro, she's moved on. Okay? She's moved on. So, the new guy's at home. He looks in the box. He's like, huh? That's Marcus. It's impressive, Marcus.
Impressive.
Way to go. You know what I mean?
You were a shower, not a grower.
Yeah.
Good for you, Marcus.
Good for you. Good for you, buddy. All right. I hear good things. So, anyway, I want to do, before we get into strange stories, I'm going to do, this is called
Strange stories.
And you know
Strange stories.
before we get into it.
I know. I just want to let people know it's coming.
I want to call this Speak to the Manager. Okay?
All right.
So I actually have and we may not even get to strange stories if this goes as good as I think it could go. We'll see. But these are actual complaints received from dissatisfied customers regarding vacations. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, this is insane. Now, I know you spend a lot of money on vacations. You go somewhere you expect to have... Yeah. You know what it's like to be somewhere on vacation and having stuff happen. Here's number one, okay? They should not allow topless sunbathing on the beach. It was very distracting for my husband who just wanted to relax.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Okay, I get it from your point of view. Let me tell you what. I bet you there's a suggestion box that your husband filled out stuff and put it when you were on this cruise or wherever you were. I bet you he did not take the same tactic that you did. His stance might be slightly skewed from where yours is at. And I would say he probably still was relaxing. However, it can be very stressful to be like, don't let her see me looking. Don't let her see me looking. You know what I mean? You're like, how do I do this? You know, you got to hope your glasses tint. Really
I thought you said you're going to get ice cream. Go get ice cream.
You have ordered ice cream. This is my 7th time going to get you ice cream. You haven't even eaten one yet. Takes you forever to get back here. It's melted. I need fresh ice cream. I don't think you understand. There's a joust coming, and I'm not even saving you a seat.
Go buy a cooler if you need to. Stop messing this up.
Go buy a cooler. We are at sea. I don't know what you got to do. They got a chaser boat right here. Okay. You hop on there. You go to Walmart. What's it got to be? 78, 92 miles, something like that, right? Come on. You know, we're in the middle of the ocean near third world countries. They have coolers. I guarantee they have coolers. Okay.
That's probably all they have. Go get one.
You're not solving the problem here. So anyway, I thought that was a good number one to start with because I can tell you whose point of view that was from. Okay. Second one. On my holiday to Goa in India, I was disgusted to find that almost every restaurant served curry. I don't like spicy food. Bro, as somebody who gets paid on what they call CSI, customer satisfaction, okay? I could tell you right now.
I was sorry doing the Who for you. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, it's close. It's close. It's close. But my point is that your experience, okay, if you come to a country where that's all they have and you want to ding me on a survey because you're like, I can't believe the whole country, it's predicated
like
on their food.
Going to Japan and be like, why is all this seafood around?
Yeah, this is wild. Yeah.
They have rice and fish and everything. Well, yeah they're an island.
Yeah, they are.
They're surrounded by a lot of water. I don't know if you know that.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, I don't like spicy food. I gotta be honest with you. There's a reason. Like we've talked before about maybe going to like New Orleans. I'd like to see some of that. You know, not at Mardi Gras time because I think it's just craziness. But like,
you'd never get to relax.
Yeah, I'd never get to relax.
I came down here to relax and just carry around.
Go get the beads.
I thought you were buying beads.
Yeah. The whole vacation, all Damon said was, okay. He never looked at me once. Yeah.
You come home like, I thought you were on vacation. Yeah, why are your arms in slings? I was throwing stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't get to relax at all.
I tore a rotator cuff. Then I threw lefty, tore another rotator cuff.
I was like Oprah.
Yeah.
You get it. You get it. You get it. You get it.
Yeah. It's like a woman in a shoe store. I want to see every damn pair of these. Get them out. Let's go.
If it wasn't for the head strap holding my camera, it would have been ridiculous.
My buddy Ted was holding a scrim. It was phenomenal. Backlighting was wonderful.
This scrim is gross.
You know what makes those better? Diffusing them. I'm just telling you right now. Let's diffuse them. All right, number 3. Went on holiday to Spain. Guess what the problem was?
Everyone spoke Spanish?
All the taxi drivers only spoke Spanish.
Nailed it.
Okay. Listen.
I didn't know I went to Mexico. What is going on over here? I thought this was Spain.
Right. Anyway, so far, 2 out of the 3, absolutely annoying. Okay. The first one, I hope that lady gets divorced.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you know what her husband had? A very relaxing, other than the stress of making sure his head does not turn slightly left or slightly right. Okay. Your peripheral vision has to be on point.
That's
exactly what it is. Go get the ice cream.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Oh my God. Daddy needs ice cream. Let's go.
Wow. I'm out.
Yeah. All right. Oh, this number 4. We had to book an excursion to a water park, but no one told us that we had to bring our own swimsuits and towels. We assumed it would be included. You assume that they have a rack of swimsuits that fit everyone's body type and style, okay? And they're included in the price of admission for the said water park.
Yeah. Now, I know if you go to some hotels, they'll have towels.
Towels! Resorts? Towels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not swim trunks or bathing
No.
suits or any of that stuff.
Because you know what those touch? Your junk.
Right.
And you know when they don't want them back? Ever.
Yeah. I mean,
so,
you can bleach and like literally
towel. That's why they're all white.
Yeah, you can bleach a towel and literally wash it in the hottest, like literally go to hell and like scoop up some water and wash it in that. You know, with the bathing suit, you've ruined it.
Right.
That material does not work the same way.
As a man who has showered in many resort bathrooms, I can tell
But
you.
not Mac Studio.
Not. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Nor have I been on the porn couch. Never once. Never once.
That's a lie. We said on that
I
first
was going
week.
to say, more help with the envelope. That is a lie.
You said that you've never sat on the porn couch. We checked with our lie detector. That was determined to be a lie.
A lie. Yeah. And you are the daddy. Give me the ice cream.
If I don't get the ice cream.
I don't understand why we've had this discussion. Maury said I'm the daddy. Get the ice cream. All right. The beach was too sandy. We had to clean everything when we returned to our room.
I had to clean out every crack and crevice of my body while my husband sat there and just dumped stuff out of his shoes while looking at his binoculars down at the part of the beach I said we couldn't go to. It was not relaxing for anyone. And then he told me to go get some ice cream.
Yeah. And beads. I don't even know. I don't know. Beads? On a cruise? Yeah.
You think there are bees that far? I'm going to try.
We're in the ocean. They are at Mardi Gras. Yeah. Give me one of them t-shirt cannons. I want one of them t-shirt cannons. Where am I going to find that in the middle of the ocean?
Hey, Captain, this Disney cruise ever been a warship?
Yeah.
Was this ever in WW twice? I need a cannon.
So this one I like. This is a straight 100% quote, whole thing. It's lazy of the local shopkeepers in Puerto Vallarta to close in the afternoons. I often needed to buy things during, quote, siesta time. This should be banned.
How dare you have traditions and a lifestyle that does not. I needed to buy some Lucky Strikes.
Do you know why their country is so much more relaxed than our country? Because of siesta time.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what you don't need to abolish in their country? Siesta time.
I mean, it's win or lose for you. We invented air conditioning,
Yeah.
so we can work
All the time.
in the heat of the day.
Right.
A lot of those countries, they never they were built before air conditioning. Their houses and buildings don't accept it, don't work with it. So when it's hot, they go home and take a nap.
Right.
Now that they have to get back up and go to work, I'm kind of cool with. I'm done. Not, I got to sleep with a sheen of sweat on me, shower that off, and go back to work later in
Right.
the day.
Let me hose myself off. I got to get back to work.
And then,
Why?
you're going to have dinner at 9 o'clock, which I never understood that. Well, if you watch movies from way back in the day, it's like, I'll pick you up for dinner at 8.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
For second dinner?
Yeah.
For third dessert? What am I doing at 8
Right.
o'clock?
Right. We getting ice cream?
Because you're picking me up at 8. That means we still got to travel to the restaurant.
Oh, I know.
We still got to order food. They're pissed because
We're
they
gonna
close at 9:30.
Yeah, we're gonna have drinks. We're gonna have
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. When they watch you walk in at 8:15 or 8:45 to sit down for dinner.
I mean, that's now. Apparently, in
Yeah.
the movies back in the like L.A. and New York, restaurants stayed open until 4 because people would come in at midnight.
Okay, now this
Siesta time.
this one depends on where they're talking about for the water. No one told us there would be fish in the water. The children were scared. Now they mean in the tub?
No, they probably meant at the beach.
Okay, because if they mean in the tub, you know what?
Yeah,
I'd be a little pissed too.
You've got a point.
Okay. Hey, Chuck went to take a bath and there's a turtle in the tub. Okay. Look, he's a little scared. All
You
right.
find out that you're in the first floor of rooms above the casino.
Yeah.
And your tub is actually the top of the aquarium.
Oh, yeah.
You're just washing your balls in the aquarium.
Yeah.
Why are there fish in here? And why is there a line of dudes down there sending their wives away for ice cream?
Yeah. You don't realize that they can see right up in there. You're like,
Yeah.
am I supposed to have my trunks on? Is it in this pool? Am I supposed to have my trunks on?
I'm just down there like, is Nicole gonna shower soon?
Yeah.
What's happening with this?
Why is Ted texting saying, boy, Nicole looks dirty?
Yeah, Nicole really needs a bath.
Yeah.
Does she know how to dead man float?
Yeah. $100 that she can't hold her breath for 3 minutes face out.
Hold her $100 says she can't do leg lifts and scissor moves while she's in the tub.
Yeah. So, all right. I'd like to think it should be explained in the brochure that the local convenience stores does not sell proper biscuits like custard creams or ginger nuts. Okay. This is where you went.
That's where I went.
The brochure By the way, yeah, I know. I kind of giggle too. But the brochure didn't tell you specifically what they don't sell. Listen,
Yeah.
we got lots of shops. Let me tell you what they don't sell.
I'll tell you what we don't have. We don't have any of the cookies that you want.
Yeah,
I know
no.
you call them biscuits. We call them cookies. We don't have them.
Yeah, there's no custard creams, no
Yeah.
ginger nuts.
Yeah.
You know? So,
If you're looking for ginger's nuts, you better go back to Ireland. That's all we're telling you.
or wait for Ted to get in that tub right up there.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
We'll be back in 2 and 2. Hey, paying homage. My man died. I remember you telling me that. So anyway, it says the roads were uneven and bumpy. Okay, you're probably in a third world country.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing there? They're living. You're on vacation.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going there for fun. Okay. It says, so we could not read the local guidebook during the bus ride to the resort. Because of this, we were unaware of many things we could have made our holiday way more fun.
You know when I wait to find out what I'm going to do? When
Yeah.
I'm on the bus ride to the resort. Not when I'm planning, not when I'm putting good money down on a down payment on a like a reservation for a plane or a hotel.
$9,000 trip. Hey, let's wait till we get there and wing
Oh,
it.
it turns out we're in the off season. Nothing's going on. Glad I waited till the bus ride.
Okay, this one might be my favorite, other than the first lady I still want to smack. It took us 9 hours to fly home from Jamaica to England. It took Americans only 3 to get home. This seems unfair.
I totally get it. America, this is you.
Okay, if it ever paid to be an American, it's leaving Jamaica. All right? That's just how it goes. All right?
Jamaica, Bahamas, Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
If anywhere in the Caribbean, really, honestly.
Yeah. Guess what? Hey, you're home in like 3 hours.
Hey, you look over there, that's just us.
Yeah.
You look over there, that's blue.
Yeah.
You're on the other side of the blue.
You're going that way. You're
Yeah.
going that way. We're going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems unfair. I know. Here's the deal. You know what we did? We went this way a long time ago,
right.
and then we won.
Yeah, we already covered that distance.
Yeah. Then we won, and now
just
we do
hung-
what we
yeah,
do.
We did that way long time ago and just hung out.
Yeah. I was gonna
You
say.
guys stayed over there.
Yeah. You tell the queen, we said, what's up?
Yeah.
Okay. We're in Jamaica too. So now it's a king. Sorry. Tell the king now.
I thought I was fine with you digging her up, telling her sup.
Yeah. Sup.
Sup.
Now
Put her
you-
back.
Yeah.
Throw some beads on her.
The brochure stated no hairdressers were at the resort. We're trainee hairdressers, and we think they knew and made us wait longer for service.
Yeah.
I don't even understand their complaint.
I think they thought because the resort didn't offer like a beauty/barber area that they were being discriminated against.
Okay, this
because
one
they were.
this one's better than the taxi driver ones. Are you ready? When we were in Spain, there's a complaint coming.
Okay.
There were too many Spanish people there. The receptionist spoke Spanish. The food was Spanish. No one told us there would be so many foreigners. Listen,
Wow.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was written by an American.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. An entitled, that's an entitled person from here. There's no doubt about it. Okay.
For sure.
You know when they're foreigners? When they visit you at your job.
Right.
Okay. When you visit them at their job, that's not called foreigners.
What are they doing with this whole country of foreigners? I ain't having it.
How'd they get all you guys in here? This is wild. Yeah. First off, that's a lady that probably in her suggestion box, she put, they need to build a wall. Okay. That's what that lady did on the way out of town. All right. Her husband went, we need more topless beaches. Okay. She put, I think you guys, I think you guys need a wall. Okay.
Which side of the wall are you going to be on?
Yeah. Where are you going to be?
Because I would like the beach on the other side.
Are you going to be on the England side? Or are you going to be on, because the England side's a lot farther ride. I'm just letting you know. Let's see. Oh, yes. Here, this goes to your third world country. We had to line up outside to catch the boat, and there was no air conditioning.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to know what's weird? Correct. Did you want me to just say true?
Yeah. When I flew back from the Virgin Islands, which is not a third world country, but still, like everything was outside.
Yeah.
You were in a room and you were glad to get outside to go to the plane because it was stifling.
Yeah. Right.
Could I just go out on the tarmac? It's fine. I don't.
And I've never flown, but I mean, in reality, yeah, whatever air conditioning's on the plane is probably way cooler than whatever else you have,
It
right?
depends. Sometimes they can screw you on that too.
Can they really?
Yeah.
You gotta pay extra?
Well, no, if they don't plug into power and they're
Oh.
trying to like, if they've pulled away from the gate for whatever reason, they've disconnected from shore power, and now they're sitting there like, oh yeah, we got to turn things down because we want to conserve energy, and you're like, oh cool.
Yeah. How long are you going to sit here?
Yeah, and I'm just in this hot shaft.
Yeah.
I'm just in Marcus's shaft.
I
here.
want that to be my nickname. Okay, from now on, if
Hot Shaft.
my new stage name, now coming to the stage, Hot Shaft.
Just talking about hot shaft.
All right. Last two. Last one's my favorite. I saved it for favorite.
Well, let's back up one more second.
Yeah.
before you talk about. And if you ever do fly and you're in the aisle seat, adjust your fan before anyone gets there.
Just my fan.
Yeah, because the fans are. If you're in the aisle seat, it's deceiving because you sit down in the the overhead storage is above you and the door's open. So it seems like it's not that far. But as soon as I close it, you look over and you realize that the fan adjustment is now over the top of the head in the middle.
Oh, so crank it
So
up before anybody sits
You
down.
got to get past that guy's head to
Gotcha.
reach up and turn your fan.
Gotcha.
Because otherwise later you're going to be, oh, do you mind if I...
Okay, first
Do
off,
you mind if I just like, you know...
you've met me.
Yeah, oh, yeah. But
I'm fine.
what if it's like an elderly woman or an attractive young lady? You just really going to armpit face? Just...
Okay.
Hey, let me pit your face
First
real
off,
quick.
I don't know what kind of kink you think I'm into
Well-
that you went that wide array of people.
Well, because I'm saying if it was a dude, I don't see you'd be a problem with it. Like,
Right.
bro, and you just do it. I'm saying, like, what if it's someone you might be embarrassed to literally
Have I?
pit hump
I don't
their
know,
face?
I don't know. Embarrassment. This word you speak of.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
All right.
Yeah, I don't.
Mac, let's get him on a plane. I just want to see this part.
Yeah. So here's the second to last. I was bitten by a mosquito, and the brochure did not mention mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
By
You
the way,
tell me on this place of the earth they got mosquitoes? I ain't having it.
we don't have them at home.
You are getting 1 star.
Yeah. 1 star. All right.
Have you, like, when's the last time you've actually written and submitted it? I've written some bad reviews and just been,
Yeah.
I can't.
No.
It wasn't there. I mean, some of it could have been handled better by the people there, but it wasn't all.
So I
their
didn't give the
fault.
company name. I actually deleted from here. This is all from one company. This is actual. It's a travel company that does stuff. These are actual complaints.
I believe it.
Here's the last one. You're going to want to stop drinking before I read this one. My fiance and I requested twin beds and when we booked, but instead we were placed in a room with a king bed. We now hold you responsible and want to be reimbursed for the fact that I became pregnant. This would not have happened if you had put us in the room that we had booked.
My husband kept giving me beads. I was like, I guess I have to.
Yeah. I went and got the ice cream. I got back to the room. I don't understand. Okay, here's the deal. We've already had this talk anyway. When you have 2 beds in a room,
Yeah.
One's for doing stuff and one's for sleeping.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just like when you're making chicken tenders at home.
Yeah,
There's a dry dish and a wet dish.
correct. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
And you don't mix them up.
No.
You have your dry bowl
Yeah.
for dipping and your wet bowl for dipping.
Yeah. Here's
Once
the
you've
deal.
been in the wet bowl,
You're dipping.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't go.
You clean off before you go back.
You
in
don't
the
go in the dry bowl.
That's right.
Because you know what's in between, and not in between the beds per se, but to the left, a shower.
Right.
Okay. Or a tub with the bottom that you could see from the
Absolutely.
poker table.
Next up to the aquarium tub, Nicole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear so much.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for whenever this comes out.
Tell us
'Cause
how your week was.
I guarantee, early Monday morning, I'll be, doing my constitutional. I'm gonna get a text. Really?
Yeah.
To which I'm gonna say, "Giddy up."
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, you're right. It's not like, oh wow, there's 2 feet of bedroom space between us.
yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah. You want to
But if you're in the bed, I might accidentally roll over and drop Marcus's wang in you.
It's right here in a box in the nightstand. Where can they find us, Ted?
You can find us on vacation complaining about everything and everything at thatchecksout.net. All the socials at Checksout. WDT. Reach out, talk to us. Don't forget you can come here to Audio High Podcast Studio. Start your own podcast. Mac will help you out with that. Jerry, again, not on Video Village. We miss you, Jerry. Again, not dead.
No, still alive.
Pour one out.
We think.
That's true.
We're
I
pretty
haven't
sure.
heard from him.
Pretty confident. Yeah.
This episode has been executively produced by Damon and Ted. We're the guys on the title. That checks out.